bad for your heart, right?
I tell you what's bad for my heart. Pain and terror. Pretty much. Heart missing. Face filled up.
Neat blade work, huh?
Yes. Heavy blow. It looks like
It came from the right. About how old?
I guess 12 or 13.
Clean horizontal slit under the chin, from ear. What do we know about the knife?
About the knife. It's a small blade, about 6 inches long, no more than that an inch wide. Something easy to handle. For clothes. Detailed work. Very sharp. And we go to the same grooves on the chin bone.
Long marks and deep. Do you think it was the same blade?
No. Blade marks on the reed are thicker.
Hey, look. This second set of pictures, it was taken from the sternum and some of the reeds, which has been exposed from some evacuation of the body. Maybe the tip?
Okay. But no. It looks like it's too thick. I don't think it was even a blade at all.
Yeah.
Would you like to ask me about the teeth?
What about the teeth?
Fitting. A mouth breather, just like the others. Almost all the victims had been children of poor families, as we have concluded. And their front teeth had minute teeth.
Soft diet, huh? Maybe their families couldn't afford some meat or fish.
Yes. But do you think it's sexual assault?
No. The incision of the boobs. I can't handle much of that. Maybe some sexual conflict.
Okay.
What's the time of death again?
I wouldn't put it at more 3 days.
3 days.
Like the others, there was very little blood found around the body. Maybe he killed them elsewhere. Wherever he does it, there's going to be a lot of blood. So, it must be fairly well hidden, huh? Or at least, someplace easy to clean. Easy to flush out. Bathroom? Garage maybe? Or maybe a vehicle. He may have changed clothes too, before he dumped the bodies, to avoid suspicion.
6 is the heading of a new column on the extreme right of the board. Today is Monday, right?
Yes. Saturday.
Oh, Saturday, July 7th. It's the date of the death.
Hello. Good afternoon. Can you give me a copy of the police reports on all crimes committed in Payatas area? Yes. Within the last 6 months. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Victim number 3, Dana Mendoza. Victim number 1, Rian Ramirez. Let's go over it again, Janine.
Okay.
It had been found and correctly processed by a particular sharp SOCA officer in the mud beside where the 6th victim's body was found. Men's size 6. An ordinary rubber rain boots. Very cheap and very common. And very washable.
And there are no reports of any victims or attacks on girls on our age.
Okay. Well, his choices of victims are excellent. It seems like he takes them away in some place wherein he won't be disturbed. Because he takes them on dump sites.
Tell me again, Jen. Why do we do this?
Boredom?
I think I have an interesting life.
What? You think you have an interesting life? Oh my god. For the most part, you teach. You conduct research. See patients. Lecture. You do everything you're supposed to do the way it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, right? My life can't just be interesting. It has to be meaningful.
Okay.
Suspect is believed to be behind the killing of several young girls in Payatas area. And according to the NBI task force officials, they purposely did not release any details of the previous murders to avoid a panic in the community. And to confirm, here is Attorney Claire Arce.
Yes, we had outside help, but to the credit of Bureau's personnel, this case was solved within half an hour.
Hello, Carol. How are they keeping you here?
Fine, Mom. You treated me well.
Do you know why you're here? My name is Janine.
Yes, Miss Jenny.
They tell us that you killed all of those children.
Yes?
How many?
I can't remember.
5 or 6?
6.
You must have been very angry. Right. Okay, Carol. You live in Payatas?
Yes?
So, how long have you lived there?
All my life, Miss.
Ah, do you know Father Emil? Do you talk about him, all of the things you do?
No, I couldn't tell anyone.
Why did you kill them?
I was angry.
About what?
Everything. Being poor, not having a job, my mother is sick. I don't have none.
What did you do with the children?
I killed them.
You don't rape them.
No.
What did you use?
A knife.
What kind of knife?
A small one. I'm offered them candy. And when they come with me, I will do it.
Do what?
Slice off their faces.
How?
I cut them off.
Using what?
A knife and took their heart, cut off the girls' things.
The girls' things. How about the boys?
But we were all girls now.
How did you feel afterwards?
I felt sorry.
But you did it again.
I couldn't help it.
Alright, that's enough.
Okay, Carol. Thank you. And I'm sorry for taking too much of your time.
Hey! You're not supposed to be here! Wait, can you rewind?
Why?
Just rewind.
Okay, wait.
There. Look! She stops just before the camera moves to me.
Also,
Look, there's a thing. Is that metallic, not too long? I think that's a black tube.
what is it?
I don't know. Maybe just a scrap.
Do you want a copy of this?
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe it could help.
Here. Here.
Thank
This is
you. Welcome.
Hey, Janine! Joanna, what can I do for you?
We've been here about 5 or 6 minutes before the police kicked us off the dock.
So what's in here?
They picked something up on that stick that looks like a probe or a pick.
Can I keep this for a while?
Sure, it's all yours.
Thank you.
By the way, please don't forget to show them to Gentiles. Okay?
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
How bad is it?
Bad enough. I hate hospitals and dental clinics. They give me... No! Wait! We've assumed that we can identify the other victims, right?
No clothing, no parents coming forward, no medical records or dental records.
Yes, but remember when we went to Emil?
So?
There's a mobile clinic there.
Yeah, and so?
Maybe our girls was treated there because it was free.
Community clinics, free services, poor clients. They might have any dental records there. But who are we going to talk to at this time?
Wait. I'll just call Dr. Alice Panginiban.
Wait.
Hello? Dr. Panganiban. I just want to clarify if There's only one mobile clinic in Payatas area?
Yes?
Oh, so there's only one. So can you give me the dental records for the past 6 or 7 months? Okay. Thank you, Doktora Panganiban. Okay, bye. Hey, Janine. You know what? When I got here this morning, I found an envelope in our pigeonhole. It was sent by regular mail, addressed to me, Jen Science. The envelope was sealed with scotch tape. Look, there was nothing inside it. That's what made me suspicious.
Why seal it with adhesive? Is it to protect it?
Take a look at this.
There are random scratches on the adhesive.
Look at these 3 negatives. I've measured the width of this mark against those on the victims. It could be very well the same instrument. What do you think?
She's smart, alright. She may have guessed that you have found out the scratches already. And, you know, she said she's watching you.
Janine, whatever the thing on the tape is, it's gone.
The question is, which one?
Well, we'd better find out soon. We're only 2 weeks away from September. Ma'am, we're very sorry. Your daughter was killed.
Ma'am, we're very sorry, but your daughter was found dead.
Ma'am, we're very sorry. Your daughter was murdered. Janine, I missed the obvious.
Which is,
That our killer could be working the mobile clinic herself.
possible. But our mystery envelope came after we were seen at the medical mission. And yes, indeed, maybe the killings were just some kind of a ritual which is done at the end of the month or start of the month. And maybe she takes advantage of her job.
The mobile clinic to choose her victims. Right. Remember? The clinic comes to Payatas every Saturday.
Yeah. And the precise blade work. It requires medical training. And this requires
Proper training.
yeah.
I told you. I measured the instrument mark. These things are made in several sizes. But this one best matches the mark. In the weed, these have 5mm blades.
But how can you be sure that this is it?
I told you a while ago that I already measured it. And I can be sure that in the weed, this has 5mm blades. Janine, I've made a terrible mistake. I was so excited about identifying the bodies that I missed the obvious.
What? But why the chin bone?
We know from the keen incision at the neck that he would split the skin under the chin. First from ear to ear. I think he needed to peel the skin back from the chin. So he would poke this under the skin and flesh. Look at this negative. And start to pull the skin upward. For something so thin, these sticks are pretty tough, right? So, she'd hook in again and again. This one, this pattern. And in the process of pulling the skin over the chin bone, he would leave this mark. What do you think? I can feel them. scurrying in circles around me. Smaller and smaller circles, like rats, round a crust of bread or a piece of cheese. Waiting, waiting for the right moment. The moment when I slip up, when I make a mistake, when I get careless. Yes, hello?
Hello, Miss Gen Science. This is Joanna. I'm faxing you some information I dug up about Alexandra Carlos. I think you have one fairly smart suspect on your hands. Comes from a poor family, but she's been granted scholarship almost throughout her academic life. Her parents moved to Cebu after her graduation from college, and the address is on the documents I'm faxing you.
Thanks, Joanna. You are a gem. Okay, bye.
Guess where she finished her secondary school?
Payatas High?
Feel like going to Cebu?
You're kidding. How?
Science money. Useful in a pinch.
So you went from begging to your clan. So, what time are they leaving?
Adrian and I are picking you at 4 a.m. So, get some sleep.
How about you? Aren't you going to come back here tonight?
No, I'll stay here. They prepared a great dinner for me.
Some girls are just so lucky.
I'm sorry, her daughter has not kept in touch with us.
So, how old was Alexandra when that picture was taken?
Oh, about 12 or 14. She was very small for her age. We were poor then. How about you?
Was she ever get in trouble when she was a child?
No, she was a very good girl. Very smart. Look at those. Those are all of her awards when she was in Payatas High School.
Best in math. Best in English. And science. Does Alexandria like sports?
No,
How about her CNP? Did she enjoy CNP?
she was a medic. She was a medic in high school and she had suffered from polio, and all of her doctors advised her against engaging in physical activities.
Was she a scholar all throughout high school?
Why are you asking me these questions? Is she in trouble in Manila?
Mrs. Carlos, I'm investigating a series of murders of young girls in Quezon City, and all the victims looked like Alexandra. I'm sorry, Mrs. Carlos, but
We
I
didn't do anything. We didn't ask questions. I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We sent Alessandra to a public school in Quezon City. She became rebellious. She came home late all the time, when we never saw her with friends. One day, her dad woke her up early for school and he saw her. There was a blood on the sheet on her shorts. She tried to get away, but her dad held her by the shoulders. He thought she was sick. She started shaking and she begged him not to hurt her. She said she would be good. She would do what he wanted. She was shaking so much, then her dad hit her. She was bleeding. She was not trying to cry, but she was trying even harder to keep herself from flying at him.
Oh, hi Janine. Good you're here.
Yeah, I had a nice trip. Here,
Oh, what's this?
dried mangoes.
Oh, thank you. You're a kind and generous woman. Thanks. By the way, she sent us another one.
Christ! Does it mean that she already know I've seen her parents?
Oh my God. Come on, girl. Let's talk about it inside.
Yeah, better. About this.
I think so. Her parents already told her. It's a risk we had to take. I think she's playing a game with us. She wants to know how we react about this. By the way, what did her parents tell you?
Well, that she's a smart girl.
Okay.
Wall-to-wall awards. But suddenly, when she was 14, she started to act weird. No friends, didn't communicate with her parents, and one day, her father found out and saw that there was a blood on her sheet and shorts. When he tried to help her, she ran out to the comfort room, and then he found out that she was bleeding.
Oh. Rape?
Parents thought so.
Where did this happen?
In school, they assumed. They tried to find out what's happening, but unfortunately, nobody can tell. They thought of pulling her out of school, but they cannot afford another one. But when her grades picked up, they thought the worst was over. And the scholarship continues.
But so did the abuse.
Looks that way.
But that's crazy. They must pull her out of there.
Fear, ignorance. Remember, that's in the middle of martial law.
Did they have any idea who it was?
No, but I remember they told me that she was having problems with her PE professor. And he made her stay after classes for makeup.
Makeup sessions?
Yep.
Mr. Cafrente, what can I do for you? Sorry to disturb you. Someone told us that we can find you here. We need to ask few questions about someone you went to high school with, Alexandra Carlos. Oh, yes, I remember her. Come. What's with Alexandra?
So were you good friends?
I guess. We went together.
With a bunch of other kids.
Yeah.
So were you athletic? I mean, were you into running, basketball?
We weren't for sports. We were pretty small. We were always.
Always what?
Why do you want to know? We're investigating a case about young girls being murdered in Payatas Dump. Are you aware of that?
Nothing to do with me.
Of course not. We think Alexandra is behind this killing. So, we need to know information about her for us to have an idea why she's doing this.
Why don't you just catch her?
We can. We don't have any proof yet. So, will you help us? Will you tell us some information about her?
It was long ago. What's the point of telling anyone?
About the murders in Payatas. Besides, your girls, she can take it also. Micah is small and Jane is about to finish her 6th grade.
Okay. There were 7 or 8 of us. Small girls. We were just 12 to 15 years old. We couldn't make up with the rest of the class, so Mr. Grosbeck used to make us stay in the sometimes 2 or 3 at a time. He would let us stay in the gym and he'd lock the door. Past 5 or 6 in the evening, he'd turn off the lights. He would do things.
Tell us about Alexandra.
He liked Alexandra. Alexandra was smart, clean, and neat. She's a special girl. And we felt sorry for Alexandra.
So the scholarship ended in her 2nd year.
How could anybody expect her to go on? she was a mess. After a while, it was just her.
Didn't anybody complain?
Complain about what? To whom?
Thanks, Mr. Cafrente.
Oh, miss, one more thing. This teacher Gorospe, do you know where he lives?
He used to live here at the school, but you're too late. He died a couple of years ago.
When did this happen? Is it because
2 years ago.
what happened to him?
They just found his dead body without his face.
Isabella Gorospe died at age 49, former PE instructor at Beatas District High School. It says here, the heart was cut out and the face removed.
Any other details?
Well, no other injuries, but it was a messy job. Blood all over the bed and in the bedroom.
Signs of forced entry?
No, the front door was unlocked, and there were bottles of beer on table in sala. The investigator at this wound, Gorospe knew the killer. Let him in, drank a couple of beers with him. They got drunk, had an argument, and one of them ended up dead.
But they never found him?
No, there were no witnesses, and all the beers bottles had been wiped clean.
Oh, one last thing. Did they find the heart?
No, whoever killed him must have taken it away.
Okay, could you fax me the file, Attorney Arcinas? Thanks.
Alessandra! Go.
Jen! Oh, let's give it to the Sako boys. Here. Alexandra! Come on, Alexandra. I won't hurt you. Alexandra? We've talked to your parents. To your mother. Come on, you're my special little girl. Alessandra? Alessandra? Alessandra!
What a waste.
You will have that pneumonia.
Hey, you're not supposed to be out yet, right?
I bribed a nurse.
Science money. Useful in a pinch. How did you know I'd be here?
I just guess. I I know the funeral was this morning. I thought you wouldn't want her parents to see you. What are you thinking?
I don't know. She smiled, Jenny. She smiled before she died. And, of course, you wouldn't know. You almost close to dying too. I smile like it's quiet in there at last.
Not everyone can be saved.
Better, I'll wait for you in the car.
What a beautiful path. I hope you find peace in there.